Hey friends, it's Megan and it's June, so it's time to take a look back at some celebrity babies that were born the previous month. So I do this every month where I like to talk about the names celebrities gave their little ones the previous month. And every month, without fail, there are one or two names that skip my previous month's edition. So last month, two names that didn't make it into my list were babies born in April 2014 that I wanted to quickly go over. And that was a daughter to Kerry Washington and Nnamdi Asomugha, and they named her Isabelle Amarachi. Isabelle is a French, this is the French spelling of the name Isabelle, and it's a variation of the name Elizabeth, meaning pledge to God. And with this spelling, Isabelle is currently number 115 in the United States. Also born way back when in April 2014, Tony Parker and Axelle Francine on the 30th of April actually welcomed a little boy named Josh. Now I don't know his middle name and I don't know if he's actually a Joshua or just Josh. Josh was all that I could find that was officially released. But Josh does come from the name Joshua. It's a diminutive of Joshua. Joshua is a Hebrew name. It means the Lord is my salvation. It is currently number 21 in the United States, but Josh on its own is not ranked in the top 1,000. Okay, now some babies that were born last month in the month of May 2014. Okay, so model Natalia Vodianova and Antoine Arnault welcomed a son named Maxim. Maxim is a Russian name and it comes from the Latin name Maximus, which means greatest, and it's number 729 in popularity here in the United States. And he joins older siblings Viktor, Neva, and Lucas. So I always like to hear the sibling names together if I know them. So altogether, her little ones are Viktor, Neva, Lucas, and Maxim. Then also last month, Zach and Shelly Brown welcomed a son named Alexander Frost. I think Frost as a middle name is so juicy and delicious. I think it's a wonderful middle name. Alexander is a Greek name. It means defending men. It's currently number 8 in popularity here in the United States. And he joins a lot of older sisters. Their names are Joni Mason, Georgia Sloan, Lucy, and Justice. So the complete sibling set then together is Joni, Georgia, Lucy, Justice, and little Alexander. Jay Cutler and Kristin Cavallari welcomed their second son, a little boy named Jaxon Wyatt. Jaxon is comes from the name Jaxon, Jackson. It means son of Jack, and with this spelling in the US, Jaxon is number 46 in popularity, and he joins older brother Camden Jack, so their little boys then are Camden and Jaxon. Then Bruce Willis became a proud papa yet again, another daughter. He and Emma Hemind-Willis welcomed their second daughter together, but Bruce's fifth daughter, and her name is Evelyn Penn. Evelyn is an English name and it has a beautiful meaning. It means wished for child. I absolutely love that meaning. It's currently number 20 in popularity in the United States, the name Evelyn. It has actually really been rising in popularity, and they have another daughter together named Mabel Ray, so together they have Evelyn and Mabel. And then Bruce has 3 older children with Demi Moore, and their names are Rumer, Scout, and Tallulah. So all together his girls are Rumer, Scout, Tallulah, Mabel, and Evelyn. Okay. Next up, Roger and Mirka Federer welcomed a set of twin boys, and something interesting about them is they have a set of twin daughters. So yes, they have 2 sets of twins. That would have been like my childhood fantasy, to have twin boys and twin girls. My goodness. Okay, but their twin boys are Leo and Lenny. Leo's a Latin name that means lion. It's number 112 in popularity here in the United States. It's a name that I always think sounds so handsome in other languages with other accents. And then Lenny comes from the name Leonard, meaning brave lion. So both of their names have meanings having to do with lions. They've got 2 little lion men on their hands, and like I said, they have twin sisters that are older than them, and their names are Myla and Charlene. So together the Federer kids are Myla, Charlene, Leo, and Lenny. Okay, next up, Benjamin and Jessica Wade. You might know him less as Benjamin and more as Coach from the TV show Survivor. They welcomed a little girl named Lena Marie Newton. I've also heard this name pronounced Lena, but Lena, I don't know which one they are going with. And this name comes from, it started as a nickname for larger names like Helena or Helena, and names that end in Lena. And so it may be derived from the Greek name Lena, Lena, which would mean bright one. And so she joins older brother Avon. So together they have Avon and Lena. Next up, Sherry Sam and Kumar de los Reyes welcomed twin boys as well, another set of twin boys born last month. And their names are John Reuben and Michael Luis. And John is a Hebrew name meaning God is gracious. It's currently number 27 in the US. And Michael is a Hebrew name as well, meaning who is like the Lord. And it is number 7 in the US. Two names that have been popular for quite a while. Then singer Sierra and Future welcomed a little boy named Future Zahir. So Future, of course, is a word name, and that's not his father's given name. That's his stage name. So I thought that was kind of an interesting choice. Then Joe and Heather Nichols welcomed a little girl named Georgia Blue. Doesn't that have just kind of sweet southern charm to it, Georgia Blue? Georgia is an English name. It's a feminization of the name George, which means farmer. It's also a state name, a southern state name, hence the southern charm association that I have in my head. It's currently number 252 in popularity, and she has two older sisters, and their names are Dylan and Ashlyn. So together they have Dylan, Ashlyn, and little Georgia. Next, Kendra Wilkinson and Hank Basket welcomed a little daughter named Elijah Mary. And so I know some people have strong opinions about this name. It's a spelling variation of Elijah with an E, which is typically more used here for a male name. And that name is a Hebrew name that means Jehovah increases, and it's number 11 in popularity for boys in this country. However, Elijah, the way she's spelling it with an A and for a girl, is not in the top 1,000. And she joins she joins her older brother Hank the fourth, so they have Hank and Elijah. Then Marshall and Jamie Ann Alman welcomed a daughter named June Joanne. So June is a Latin month name that comes, it was named after the goddess Juno. Perfect name for a little summer baby. It's number 364 in popularity, and she has twin older brothers. Lots of twin boys going on in this video, and their names are Asher James and Oliver Charles. I like those twin names for boys. Okay, so together they have Asher, Oliver, and little June. And then the last baby on this list today is Scott and Kelly Wolf. They welcomed a daughter named Lucy Marie. Lucy's an English name that means light. It's number 66 in popularity, and she has two older brothers. Their names are Miller William and Jaxon Case. So together they have Miller, Jaxon, and little Lucy. So now the fun part is we have to pick our favorite names out of the names that I just mentioned, the celebrity baby names. So please comment below which names you like. So I'll do the girls first. So the girls' names that I mentioned were Elijah, Evelyn, Georgia, Isabelle, June, Lena, and Lucy. So I really like a lot of these. I like Evelyn, I like Georgia, Isabelle, Lucy. I think my favorite would probably be Lucy right now, but yeah, I like a lot of those girls' names. And then for boys, we had Alexander, Future, Jaxon, Josh, John, Lenny, Leo, Maxim, and Michael. So my favorite, it's kind of hard. I really love the name Maxim, but I don't love about this name is it's the name of a popular men's magazine, and I don't love that association. Otherwise, it would totally be one of my favorite boys' names. So I like Leo too, so it would be kind of a tie for me between Leo and Maxim. Well, like I said, I'd love to hear which ones are your favorites down in the comments below. Also in the description box below, I list all these names if you want to reread them, and I write their parents' names in case I butcher them. The pronunciations of some of these are a little difficult for me, as you can probably tell. But yeah, so, and I have all my links, Instagram, Facebook, all that fun stuff, my blog. So check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope June is treating you well, and I'll talk to you soon for the next video. Bye bye.